Okay, so what is a technical discussion? It comes as part of your experience worker assessment, and it's sort of the thing that we do as part of making sure that you're on the right pathway. Now, this is key. We'll pick up on the MVQ versus the experience worker assessment in another video, but when we're doing that, we'll talk to you about how many years experience you've had. Now, we know that there is a difference between someone telling me they got their qualification more than 5 years ago and that they've been on the tools for more than 5 years. Okay, and that's kind of what we're looking for. So we want at least 5 years evidenceable experience. So we're going to do, like a background check, which is a bit like a CV. We're also going to do a skills scan, which is like what you think you're really good at, what you think you might need a bit more practice with, etc. But the technical discussion, that seems to be where people feel like the least comfortable. So realistically, I might ask you something to check that you've maintained your CPD. So I might ask you something about surge protection devices. I might equally ask you something about, I don't know, how would you prevent cables from premature collapse in the event of a fire? Testing RCBOs. Just current things to make sure that you're still up to date. IR testing with USBs in the sockets. Okay, so a technical discussion is me kind of asking something nice and basic and you expanding and giving as much background and as understanding as you've got, for example. Okay, so it's not necessarily something to be feared. I can't remove all the stress from it because obviously you've got like a lot riding on it, but at the same time, I record them and it is quite stressful, but you've got to admit it's completely valid, it's completely authentic, and if the external quality assurance person ever asks to have a look at it, you've got everything you want in a recording. And say that might be part of something that takes us just over an hour. So if you do want to do your experience worker assessment, we have got slots available, filling up quite quickly, so we have got slots available, but it's probably best that you email and double check when, and have your certificates ready, have a bit of work history ready, and just be prepared for your professional discussion, technical discussion. It just pulls out what you know and what you understand, but yeah, hopefully you can be as relaxed as a chicken sat on my lap in the sun when we do it. Get a cup of tea would be my advice. Okay, thanks.